All right, so here are the bikes. 2014 VFR 800. Had this for, well, I guess since 2016, and I put about 6,000 kilometers on it. I bought it 2 years old with only about 280K on it, but beautiful bike, love it, super smooth. I'd highly recommend one of these. One of the nicest bikes I've ever owned for sure. I had this bike only about 6 months. I picked it up in the fall. It's a 2012 CBR 125R Repsol, and just a cool looking little bike. It's only got about 1,600 kilometers on it, and all original. Came with some replica Repsol leathers and boots and gloves and that kind of stuff. Rides a lot like a little two-stroke. You really got to wind it up. I think it's only got like 13 or 14 horsepower, but fun little bike to ride. Not going to set the world on fire with speed and power, but good looking, nice little bike. And then this is a 2008 Buell Anniversary Edition. It's a 1125R with the Rotax twin in it. This one does not have the Harley Davidson engine in it, and this is also a pretty low kilometer bike. And like all Buell bikes, you kind of love them or hate them, I guess. It's not everybody's cup of tea from a styling perspective. And then the more traditional Buell, this is an XP9R with the Harley based engine in it. Again, another really nice bike in nice shape. All original bike. It's in really good condition. The only thing that's a bit funky on these, it really is the Fisher Price gauge cluster on them. They're kind of a bit, I don't know. I don't really like the look of them that much on the gauges, but they are what they are. Next bike is a 1984 CBX 750. Not too many of these in North America. This is going to be one of the next restoration projects I do. Starter clutch is gone in this, so you just hit the button and you hear the starter spinning, and unfortunately to change that Sprague clutch out, you've got to take the engine out and split the cases and pull the transmission. On a lot of bikes you can find that starter clutch behind an engine cover. Usually down on this side, but not on these bikes. So when it comes out, it's going to get a full restoration. I have a new windshield for it. The new seat cover is kind of sitting on here as well right now. The seat's a little bit crusty here, which is a bit disgusting, but so yeah, she'll get a new seat cover, new paint, new decals. I have everything ready to go. I just have to get to it. And then 97 CBR 600 F3. Largely an original bike. The only thing that's aftermarket is the pipe, but I do have a new old stock pipe for it as well. My brother had one of these new back in '97, and I always loved it. So when I found this one for sale, I grabbed it. And then 1986 Honda NS 400R. It's a two-stroke triple. These are getting pretty hard to find now. They're getting more and more valuable. Great little bike to ride. Doesn't have a lot of power, under 7,000 RPM, but once those power valves close, it's like being strapped to a missile, as they say. And it's a fun little bike to ride, and handles just beautifully. And this one is in really, really nice shape. And then we have an 89 Honda CB1. I got this last year, and I haven't really done much to it. It's in pretty decent shape as well, and I just did a bit of cosmetic touch-ups on it here and there, but it's a pretty clean bike. And then the 88 Honda Hawk GT 647, and this bike's all original with the exception of the turn signals that are on it. And a 2000 Kawasaki ZRX 1100. Again, this bike is all original except the handle pipe, but I do have the original pipe for it as well. And beautiful bike to ride, super comfortable, lots of power. I've only had to do a couple of things to this bike. I put a tension tamer. There's a known problem with these, that the tensioner for the generator and starter chain kind of jumps around inside the case there, and it ends up hitting the clutch basket. It takes chips out of it, so I put a different chain tensioner in there, and it works really well. And this is not an original 2003 Z1000. And it says only got about 2,700 kilometers on it. 2007 Aprilia RSV factory in the dark lion color, and it's got about 12,000 kilometers on it. Just a gorgeous bike. Unfortunately, I haven't even ridden it yet, so something I've got to get to this year. And then my Beta Trials bike, that's a 2020 Beta 300 two-stroke. The bike is far more capable than I am. And then right here we've got my Kevin Schwantz Pepsi Suzuki replica, tribute, whatever you want to call it, that I'm having no end of trouble to get running properly. At this point I'm having trouble getting number 3 cylinder to run properly, but we'll keep working on that. There's more video footage to come on this particular project. All the side panels for it are right here. And then my main bike that I ride the most, 2017 Africa Twin. I bought it new in 2020. New, basically it was a demo, a new old stock demo. And I put about 6,000 K a year on it. It's just an awesome bike to ride. And then my Valentino Rossi Edition R1. There's a separate set of videos on my light restoration of this bike. But again, it's all original bike with the exception of the exhaust system, which I do have the original exhaust in the other building for it. So, being a big Rossi fan, this was a must-have in the collection. And this is one of my other favorite bikes, my Suzuki Boulevard M109R. This is a 2017. I've had this one for 2 or 3 years now. And it's just a blast to ride. It's got bags of torque. It's a little loud. I would prefer to have had the stock pipes on it, but this is what it came with. So it's got these Freedom pipes, and it rattles windows when you drive it around. But yeah, it's got bags and bags of torque. A lot of fun to ride. Beautiful bike. And this is my son's Beta 300RR Enduro. So yeah, there's the shop. This is where all the magic happens, keeps me out of trouble. And there you go. Thanks for watching.